chola? You want to get a chola? So hey guys, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Busy, busy, working. I have a recommendation for you. Here we go. Okay. So I'm back in the house. Welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Patara with you today. Crazy busy trying to beat rain. Rain's moving in. Got to do some seed saving. I have a huge seed saving video that I've said I'm going to do. Got to get it done for you. This interrupted that because I wasn't going to do this. And I'm going to tell you why I have chosen to literally work hard today to save these beans. So I want to show you what these are. Now listen to me. I know a lot of you out there have probably already been growing these for 35 years. Okay, I have not. This is the first time that I've grown these. These are called Mountaineers, or these are called your half runners. I've never grown these before. Why? Well, I'm kind of partial to what I know, and let me tell you, I have been forever changed because these are most impressive. So if you've been following our journey, you know that this year I wasn't necessarily going to have much of a garden because we've moved from one homestead to another. And sort of like the last moments of my life in the spring, I said, I can't live without gardening. So we did, and I'm so glad that we did. We've had lots of success, but we also had some failures. But it's good that we are learning our property. And I'm getting the opportunity to figure out some new things that I like versus what I don't like. I was kind of late to the game, so that's how I came about growing these green beans. These are known as your Mountaineers. They're half runners. I don't know if you've ever seen them or grown them. A lot of people, I don't know. This is my first year with this, believe it or not. I get stuck with the idea of, I love my Missouri Wonders. I love my Roma 2s. I love my Kentucky Wonders. I love my Trail of Tears. And so I tend to seed save and do that over and over and over. Well, I guess the Lord wanted me to try something different this year because when I went to go buy seeds, probably like you did, there was nothing there except one little lonely pack of this right here. And I thought, I'm going to try it. Let's see what it does. So I planted this, and it starts out kind of like a bush bean, okay? But it's actually a half runner. So what it does is it starts out in a row. It's like a bush bean like you'd find like with your Roma 2s. But then it starts extending out all of these runners. The good thing about this is you don't necessarily have to trellis it. So here's what I did with mine. So by default, I planted the row right up next to one side of my Cosmos. I love my orange, my Go Big Orange Bright Lights Cosmos. Once they get pretty well going, Cosmos gets a little bit thick and it gets about 6 feet tall. So some of the beans, the runner, they sort of came up over and would just kind of hang on the back side of the Cosmos. Didn't take them down, didn't take them over. It was just right. Now, I'd be lying to you if I told you I was completely happy at first, because I didn't hardly see anything. It's like it took forever for it to put out. And finally, we saw flowers. And I told James, I said, them beans ain't worth the mud under my shoes. I fussed them, cussed them just a little bit, and I said, well, it ain't going to be nothing. And then funny, the very end of September into the first week of October, I had a ton of beans. What? So I was able to try out the beans, and I'm going to tell you right now, the description is dead on. They are very, very, very flavorful, okay? They're beautiful. Now, they do have some stringing, so you're going to have to string them, but they look like a traditional green bean. Now, the actual bean inside, look here. They are white as snow. They are so pretty. So this is how you know you've got a good seed. So if you buy them in the packs, you're going to get these little white beans. So these are great for drying. Leather breeches. You can can them. You can shell them. They have all kinds of options. So if you're looking for a different green bean to try that maybe you can get your hands on right now, I'd be trying out the Mountaineer. So remember, recommendations are always good. Options are always good. Trying new things isn't always a bad idea. God's got you on a path, don't he? Absolutely. So I'm going to put a link down below. The only place that I have found that I have bought from before that I have recommended, doesn't mean other places are not, worth a grain of salt, but So True Seed right now has them in stock for $2.75 a pack. So if you're looking for something that you don't have to trellis, has a lot of flavor, and clearly has a lot of good output, I'm going to recommend you try it. If you have, let us know below what you think. What do you love? Because this is how and where we learn and grow together. Okay. That's not a lot. It's just the first bowl. So that's all right. We're going to get busy. Hey, listen, that may not look like a lot, but I guarantee you, just a few pods with a little bit of your time is going to be your harvest and your growing and your seed stock for next year. All of it counts. We'll see you on the next video.